Walsh Construction is the prime contractor of the $325 million Sherman Replacement Hospital on a greenfield site in Elgin, Illinois, which is on schedule to open for patients in the first quarter of 2010. The existing Sherman Hospital is in an aging facility in downtown Elgin. This replacement hospital is in the high-growth area of Elgin, and the facility can be expanded in the future, enabling the hospital to serve the needs of the community now and in the years to come.
The replacement hospital project is tremendously important to Sherman and our future, and to this community. Today, we are landlocked on a 13-acre parcel in the midst of a quiet, historic residential neighborhood. While this location has served us well across the last century plus, it is not well suited for the future because it's not that visible, it's not that accessible. The new hospital campus at the corner of Big Timber and Randall, very close to the tollway, is a very visible, very accessible location, and it's on 154 acres.
This facility, as a total replacement hospital, incorporates every aspect of a hospital you could think of. It incorporates an ER that has to serve multiple communities throughout the Elgin area. It has a cancer treatment center. It has a Liniac that is, brand new, which allows them to, instead of retrofitting or anything like that, to be state-of-the-art, buy and build and design around the most and latest and greatest equipment that's available out there. So it's a very unique undertaking in a facility of this size.
The hospital campus buildings will total 650,000 square feet, including a state-of-the-art cancer care center, a medical office building for doctors working at Sherman Hospital, and a 6-story inpatient bed tower. The tower will contain 255 private rooms that provide greater patient comfort, and the hospital will feature a larger, more efficient emergency department to accommodate the increasing number of patients that Sherman serves.
Our facility is comprised of many different products and materials and construction and design types. We have a brick veneer building that has curtain wall enclosures on the ends to allow for some natural light in a stairway. We have precast, we have composite metal deck, we have structural deck, we have slab on grade that's supported by some concrete cast in place grade beams that is going to be a future expansion area below grade. That's roughly 55,000 square feet of future space. We have drywall, we have plaster, we have everything that you could imagine in the construction industry our facility has.
Working on this project are 40 contractors, 16 local unions, and 550 tradespeople. The architects, Boston's Shepley Bullfinch SBRA, and their local partners LSH and KJWW Engineering, have designed this facility with a number of unique features.
The primary focus of their design was patient comfort. They really achieved that through the environment that starts at the main entrance with the Tree of Life. If you look at the 4-story round cylinder at the entrance, when you're in this building, it'll remind you a lot of a world-class office building, headquarters, a leading hotel system.
The Sherman Replacement Hospital is at the forefront of current technology and medical safety for its patients. Preventing medical errors is critically important, and a strategic way to achieve this goal is through the design of the hospital. For instance, doctors are trained throughout medical school to approach the patient from the patient's right side. Unlike many other hospitals, all the patient rooms in the Sherman Replacement Hospital will have uniform right side access to the patients. Because of this, doctors and nurses can go from room to room and always be on the right side of the patient, having all the services that they are utilizing, like monitoring systems and medical gas systems, on that same side. It is this uniformity of design that can prevent delays, confusion, and mistakes in critical patient care.
And the statistics out there in the world right now are that 1 out of every 500 patients are killed by a preventable medical error in a hospital, and 1 out of every 40 to 50 patients have some medical error that's performed during their stay. That would be equivalent in our society of a 747 crashing every 3 days in the medical community. It doesn't get noticed because it's a single event to one family here and there and everywhere, but across the country, the cumulative average is huge. So anything hospitals can do in today's environment to reduce their medical error, reduce preventable medical error, is a big issue. And Sherman has taken that step in their design with the single-handed patient room.
Another design aspect of the Sherman Hospital project that will benefit its patients is the environmental green landscaping. The landscaping is based on native prairie plantings, which means there is no maintenance for the facility, and the landscaping provides a natural, soothing environment for the patients.
2 years ago, this was a farmer's field, and various aspects of the project are restoring the land back to nature. Various parts of the project is also being returned to it as a nature preserve. There is nature walks being constructed around the lake. There's healing gardens, and really in many ways the environment is part of the healing aspects of the hospital besides the medical care.
Other unique aspects of Sherman Hospital are the facility is evolving around kind of a green statement. The lake that is behind the facility, that all the patient rooms look out for the healing environment, also is a geothermal lake, which uses that water in the lake to make heating and cooling water for the facility, and ultimately conserves electricity through that process of the heat pump technology.
The 15-acre man-made geothermal lake is filled with 175 heat exchangers that are independently pumped with 150 miles of pipe to the manifold building, enabling repairs to the system without the need to shut down the entire system. The heat exchangers sit 17 feet below the surface of the lake. At this depth, the lake remains near 55 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. In the summer, the lake acts as a giant heat sink. Since the lake is cooler than the air, excess heat from the building is dissipated into the lake. In the winter, the lake acts like a giant heat source. Since the lake is warmer than the air, heat needed in the building is taken from the lake. The geothermal system is not designed to provide 100% of the building's energy needs, but will use 25 to 40% less energy than traditional systems. This will save the owner $1 million a year in energy costs, enabling them to recoup their investment in the system in only 6 years or less. The lake, which is the largest geothermal project in Illinois and the largest geothermal healthcare project in the world, is a forerunner in the continuing trend of green building practices and minimizing carbon footprints.
Safety at the Sherman project is unmatched by any other project that I've been involved in the last 29 years in my career. We are truly committed that nobody gets hurt on this project. We're concerned and care for every individual, from the 500 plus tradesmen on the project, as well as the people that visit the project, from the time they enter the job site to the time they leave at the end of the day. We're committed to that, and it shows in our record and the culture that we've established on site thus far since we've taken over in April 2007.
We've taken some unique steps on this project to ensure that we do continue to be safe. We have a Sherman Hospital Safety Board, we call it. We have an employee from Walsh from every level of management that is on this board, from project manager all the way down to project engineer and administrative assistant. And we kind of have a core group that lead that, and there will be people that we rotate in and out as the project goes on. We also have implemented a program that is just starting to take off. It goes in conjunction with our REAP program, and we give out gas cards, BP gas cards, to people that are being extraordinarily safe. And that has worked out really well so far, just by word of mouth getting around the job sites. People really have gotten into safety and understand what it means to be safe out here.
Safety is the #1 reason for using the BIM process, the Building Information and Modeling process, during the construction of the Sherman Replacement Hospital. we are able to better plan the work and prove the work in a controlled environment through prefabbing and the installation of prefabricated units. That means less connection work in unsafe exterior and interior conditions. Another benefit of the BIM process is efficiencies in construction prefabrication, which minimizes field installation time. The hospital has seen cost benefits in their initial bids from the labor savings, and they have also benefited in schedule due to less field installation time being necessary. A third BIM benefit is the coordination of the structure to the mechanical and electrical systems, which provides the upfront planning necessary through the use of a few draftsmen and engineers to minimize the downtime of tradespeople when things simply don't fit above the ceilings or in the allotted space.
The MEP coordination in this project has gone very smoothly. When you do the 3D modeling in the MEP coordination, there are lots of benefits that come out of it. The lots of benefits are not wasted material, not wasted man hours. As you can see on this project, a lot of rough-in has happened. Those rough-ins are all predetermined in 3 dimensions, and at the end of the day, on the back end of the project, what we'll find was it will save time and it will save the contractors money because they're not, trying to adjust around each other when they have a conflict. 90%, 99% of the conflicts are resolved in the BIM process or the modeling process and coordination.
The Walsh construction team is comprised of approximately 20 individuals on the management level and another 20 individual tradesmen for some of the self-perform work that we have on the project. Our team is a collection of top-notch individuals in their field that are experienced in the healthcare industry. Between the project managers and the superintendents and the project engineers and the accountants and the foremen that we have here, we have built millions of dollars of hospitals and projects in the Chicagoland area and across the nation, and we're able to capitalize on that experience and put it to use for this Sherman Health organization. Our team is dedicated daily, and they put a personal touch on everything they do.
Currently, we have the building almost entirely enclosed. We are continuing to install drywall and mechanical systems throughout the building.
We are on schedule to be successful with our turnover date at the end of 2009. We have a lot of areas that we are succeeding in our pre-planning to take advantage of weather and take advantage of information and technology to get us ahead in most spots. You take all the parts and pieces and all the pre-planning that we've done and all the quality and intelligent and knowledgeable individuals that we have, and you take that as a whole and you put that together, and we're successful. We're hitting our dates, our milestone dates. Every time a milestone comes up on the calendar, we're able to achieve and hitting that milestone date because of our group effort and because of our expertise and our knowledge.
We've been very grateful for the partnership we've been able to forge with Walsh. From our initial meeting with Walsh Construction, where they described their capabilities, it was clear that they are a partner who was able to help us build our vision of the future. The Walsh people have been terrific to work with. During the selection process, Dan Walsh was present, making clear his personal commitment to the company and its reputation. And all of the people that Walsh has brought to this project have been true professionals and easy to work with. With Walsh, they understand the meaning of a budget and the importance of hitting that budget. I feel their commitment to delivering our project on time and on budget. And we are very likely to bring the project in on budget as things stand today. Walsh's experience in big projects like ours is one of the things that helped us choose them. The Walsh Company's mission statement is to be the builder of choice for its clients, and certainly based on our experience so far, they're our builder of choice, and they've delivered on all their commitments.